All right, so there's everybody. Okay. Sis, put your damn camera on. You're not ugly, sis. Put your face on here. There we go. Oh, not the Bow Wow braids. Not the little Iverson braids.
Yeah.
You rocking some Reeboks?
I couldn't.
Don't call her out like
figure out
that,
how to turn
man.
it on. I couldn't figure out how to turn it on.
Oh shit.
Yo, I could not figure out how to turn on my camera and the volume. Hey, Ricky. I'm done with you, yo.
Well, your receipts, Tiffany, we already showed it the other day.
Oh, the ones that I sent you from Leola?
Yeah, well, from Scala. Oh, wait, you didn't send me nothing about Leola.
Yeah, I did. Remember, I sent it to you this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday?
Was it yesterday? Was it via text message?
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me look at it. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I showed him my receipt. I didn't know that she was doing this to other people, but yeah, she's just as bad, bro. Oh God, there goes Mr.
Honestly, this is getting way out of hand now.
It is. It is.
I got it.
Yeah.
Man, they ain't recovering from this.
I got it.
With me, so I don't know. I'm just gonna start. So with me, basically, she had made a live. I don't know at some point, and this is before they started dating. I already had dealings with Skylar because of Patrick. So she realized that she made a live or whatever. I think it was with Patrick. I'm not too sure who. Where she was saying that if people didn't want to be bothered by him anymore, to let her know that she was gonna stop all of this. Blah 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 blah. So I didn't say nothing about it. But then one day I was talking and I saw that, you know, like her old content had came up, and I was like, wow, it's a shame that you're dating this person and you seem like really genuine and about the right things back then. So she slipped in my DMs and she was like, oh, I feel that you were genuine and you're not really part of everything that's going on with my boyfriend or whatever. And then she was like, if I wanted to be added on the list for him to leave me alone. And I'm like, sure, add me on the list, you know, whatever. That was the conversation. So then one day I happened to see Aunt Karen's live on my FYP, and I went on there and I made a comment. I said, you know, it's bad enough that she doesn't realize that if she ever disagrees with him, he will turn on her in a second. Something like that, so along those lines. And she slipped in my DM and she was like, oh, you must have forgot our conversation because you spoke on me and nobody's allowed to speak on me. Like, if you speak on me, she's basically going to get him on me again. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I'm like, where did I threaten you? Where did I say anything bad about you?
Tiff, one second, baby. 1 second. Blaze, I know you're in here and I know you sent a request and you said that you wanted to talk. No, not right now.
Blaze, you ain't talking.
You're going to have to wait your turn. You got to wait your turn. Right now, I'm helping my friends, which I should have done months ago. I am now giving my friends a chance and a platform to speak their grievances so everyone can get their stories out as well. While Jesse, you know, Jesse, the one that you help, you know, dox and threaten and stuff like that. Yeah, look where she's at a couple hours ago, by the way. That says BuzzFeed, right? Okay. Now you want to talk. So we're going to have to talk later, Power Bottom Blaze. We're going to talk later, bro. But right now, we're going to let my friend Tiffany speak. Go ahead, Tiffany.
So anyways, she basically, I sent her the receipts. I've been had them. She basically told me that no one was allowed to speak on her because if they speak on her, she was going to get Scala on them and that she's off limits. And I'm like, what the hell? So I told her, listen, do what you got to do. You're not going to tell me that I cannot have an opinion. I didn't say anything bad about you. So if you're going to stick him on him, stick him on me. I've been dealing with him way before you even came in the picture, way before I even knew who you were. And that was that. I just could not believe that she really had the audacity to go ahead and, you know, message me that, like, oh, don't speak on me or I'm going to get Scala on you. It was just like, are we in high school? Like, what the hell? So she definitely has a whole nother side of her. So I believe what people are stating is true. And that was my interaction with her. And after that, I just blocked her. Like, she slid in my DMs at 3:00 in the morning, threatening me with it was just weird. It was very weird.
Now, right after you finish, I'm gonna go and re-download the pictures so I can show receipts and everything, and I'm gonna screenshot it in a way where like everyone can try to see most of it. All right, so give me like 2 seconds. I'll be back. Hopefully
Okay.
nobody gets out the box. If you guys end up getting kicked out by accident, just send the guest request back in, okay?
Okay.
Got you.
All right, bet.
Yeah, I sent him my receipts already.
Me too. And to Jesse.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Jesse. I found out about it, but I do know that they're mass reporting even people that mention it because Ali, I tried to duet hers and I got reported and they said community guidelines. I tried to appeal it with TikTok, they denied my appeal. Hers and Jesse's, they both got community guidelines. So I had to send literally an email to I don't know if they responded yet to TikTok, like what the hell. So people that are victim of these people can't share their experiences because they're gonna get
Boom.
you know.
That's the best I could do.
Well,
Yeah,
you
it's right
pretty much see the logistics of where I said, like, are you serious? Like where she says, she can't protect people that attack her, and I'm like, where the
Oh,
fuck
there we go. No, there we go. I figured it out. There we go. Now you can read it clear in 4K because I changed the grid up a little bit. So the comments gonna have to be disappearing a little bit, but this is more important. Go ahead, Tiffany.
Yeah. So basically, she said, did you want me to make sure you aren't spoken to negatively still? Basically leveraging the conversation that we had where I said, yeah, please tell him to leave me alone. She said, let me know because I don't protect people who attack me. So I said to her, how did I attack you? This is funny. She said, it's okay. I will always look out for you. Seriously. Mind you, I don't even know her. So that in myself was just like, it was weird. So I said, because I asked a question and I wonder, I think he would do you the same as he would do everyone else because he has done so even to people who have not disrespected him or spoken on him. How is that disrespectful to you? Because that's what I said on Karen's live. Like she's going so hard for him and she doesn't realize that in a second he will turn on her too because he's done it to other people. So she said, let me know if you get any mean messages from anyone on my page or comments. She said, I didn't appreciate the comments you are putting in Karen's live, but I can't see what Patrick's saying. But basically, that's what it was. She told me that I couldn't speak on her because if I did, I was.
Here's the next one, baby. I got the 5 you sent me, so I'm gonna put each of them up at one at a time.
Okay. She said you leveraged. We're putting in Karen's live. It's all good. I said I am really just confused as to why you even messaged me, almost leveraging our conversation. What you said was genuinely okay. Even if I said okay. Even in her live, how did I attack you? I said I feel bad for you because I believe you're being naive to him. She said you leveraged our conversation in her live. I said, where am I attacking you? Basically, like, where? Like, what did I do? She said, however, it's all good. If I wanted you to be in this junk, I would have said it. However, you allude to our private conversation, which I didn't. She basically told me, from what I got, she told me that her and Skylar were not dating. They're not dating. I guess, to what I can, my opinion, let's say my opinion is that they did this for, clout and followers and all this stuff because she slipped in my DM and told me that her and Skylar are not dating. And I was like,
yeah, she said the same to me and Kim. Yep.
But you out here making content like if you guys are a couple. So she was like, no, we're not dating. So when she said that
Third
to me,
one.
Yeah, I just feel okay.
Oh, before you read that out loud, to my black queens in the comment section, you guys are getting weak in the knees for Mir and Eric. Listen, if I can't have
don't
them,
be hating.
You
don't
can't have them. I said what I said.
No.
If I can't have them, I can't
have anyone.
Obviously, I can't have them because I'm shit.
Exactly.
Okay, then. So if I can't have them, you can't have them.
Y'all can have
okay?
them.
No. Why don't you share with me?
No.
Share with me.
No.
Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, they're talking about Mir's hair. Hilarious. Oh man, so it's just yes, guys. It's just really childish stuff. To me, it's just super childish that this even needs to be a conversation. But this is where I basically tell her, yeah, I asked you to add me so he could leave me alone, but I've been dealing with him way before you. Is what I basically told her there. I said I've been dealing with Scarlett before you were even on TikTok, to my knowledge. And then she just she said, if you knew how those women are, you would not have said anything. I really can't make out the rest because your head is in there, but it's basically.
Oh, my bad, my fault.
Nah, she just is. If you, I don't know if I should post the receipt because every time I post the receipt, since I don't have a big platform and my page is not protected, they get them deleted. So I've gotten warnings already. I got community guidelines and all that stuff. So I don't know if I could, but I can definitely post the receipts, or whoever wants the receipts, I can send you guys the receipts. It's basically her threatening me that if I mention her name, she will get Scala on me. That's basically what all this shows.
Wow.
And, yeah.
You want me to show the last two, or you good?
I mean, if they want to see them, then you can show them. I just
yeah, because I don't want to hear anybody saying, "Oh, we lying," and this and the third. So everything we say gotta have receipts. Go ahead. This is the fourth one right here.
Yeah. She said, "I'm telling you, you may think Scala is vile, but you even mentioning our conversation puts a target on you." But I never mentioned our conversation because at the end of the day, I don't think anybody really cares about whether they date or not. People just like the messiness of it. So it's like, why would I mention it? Mind you, I've had these receipts for a long time. So if I wanted to like leverage or use anything, I would have been exposed her. But I didn't. So I was just like, I told her that basically she could do whatever she want to do. I don't care. That's how it ended. I said, do whatever you want to do. It's 3:00 in the morning. I'm going to sleep. And that was that. So do she really do that? She does, because I know because she did it to me. So.
Last one, baby. And then Eric, I'm gonna go on the Instagram and get your receipts and show them next. Okay, brother?
She said, I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
giving you a heads up. I said, again, the so-called target on me, so be it. What you fail to realize is there is, I said, it was there without reason before you were even in the picture. So if now there's a so-called reason, so be it. I said, this is beyond childish and it's fine. She said, I'm just giving you a heads up. Basically, she's giving me a heads up that if I speak on her, Scott is going to come after me. I said, okay, thanks for the heads up. I'll expect your boyfriend back at me. You know, and that's what I said. I said, good night. Because Skylar, that's what he did. He basically, when he threatened to swat me, he slid into my DMs on Instagram asking me if I knew Patrick's address. And I said, no, I don't have his address. So he was like, oh, since you want to protect him and cover for him, I'm sending the law to your house and you can make a video about it. But he's smart because I think I thought about it. And as soon as he sent it, I screenshot it. Because what Skylar would do is he would threaten you on your Instagram if you have an Instagram, and then he will unsend it. He was unsend it, so I had to take a screenshot of that because now when he posts his stuff, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I never sent her that. There's no, that's not there." But I even have the conversation when he asked me out originally because he had asked me out and I said no, and then ever since that, when I said no, he started going underneath my pictures, telling me the gym is free, all this other crap. But a month prior to that, he slid in my DMs, wanted me to go out with him.
You want to know? It's funny he says all that. Go to the gym when he's 5'1" and probably 220, 230.
It doesn't matter.
And then he puts my kid in his mouth and Pat's kids all the time. Yet his kids are in New Jersey. And he's in Texas, supposedly, or was in Texas, right? And I told that man on live, and he was watching because he watches. I told him to roll up on I-35, come north, and we can talk.
He's not. He's not about that life. He just does it because he likes the attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, he likes the attention, and this shit feeds him. And then when you have like people like Blaze and all that hyping him up, it's thing. But he's so dumb because you're just being used as a puppet. Like to me, it's just like a puppet, and you don't even see that. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a sad. It's funny. That's why I said,
it's George Foreman's daughter. Like, yeah, you're gonna use George Foreman's daughter if you're a narcissist. Like, it's George Foreman's daughter. No shit.
Yeah, but she be using him too because she be saying, "Oh, if you mess with me, I'm gonna get him after you." Because she's not gonna dox nobody, and she's not gonna do all the risks that he's taking. You know what I mean? Like
he's gonna have her lapdog do it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So it's like Skylar is redeeming. He's not thinking too much because at the end of the day, he's the one risking all these L's. And with me, he kind of lucked out because I went and saw somebody, and they were like, "Well, North Carolina doesn't have swatting laws." So they were like, "What you're gonna have to do is we'll put a notation on your address. If anybody calls with anything outrageous, then we'll go ahead and call you first." And I'm like, "Oh, fine," but it's fine because surprise to him, he could do that already. It's nothing's gonna happen. But I'm only here to the end of the month, so it doesn't matter. So these people are crazy. Nothing should ever call for you to have to go so hard.
But what really gets me
All
is
right.
this is
Hold on,
Scola,
one second
okay.
here. While you guys are talking, I'm gonna.
And he was attacking Ebby_ready. I think that's her
Yeah.
username.
Yeah.
And I was there when I saw this interaction. I didn't get involved because I didn't know a whole lot of what was going on. But that was the first time that I was introduced to Scola there on TikTok. So I just kind of kept on going with the flow there, just looking and analyzing. And I was like, yo, this guy, there's something wrong with this guy. He's wrong. And, after that, I just kind of like made a mental note and just kept track of it. And afterwards, somehow Blaze came up, and these two ended up pairing together, and that's where all of this started going on. I had no idea about George Foreman's daughter or any of that stuff up until now, about you elaborating a little bit more on that. But all of this was happening way before, and the reason why I joined this live too is because I came across their live. As soon as I opened TikTok, boom, there it was. They were already calling 11 content creators predators. I was like, yo, no, this ain't, no.
Next
I'm
thing
not
you
gonna
know,
stand up for this.
next thing you know, you're a predator, and they do that. And then when you go on to like, I say like when it comes to the TikTok world, I'm nobody. I don't be doing content like that. My page is all over the place with my content. You can't put me in one box. I don't have anything to do with none of the drama that's going on. So when they were welcoming people it was Blaze that was hosting a live with, I forgot who it was, but some people saw this live and then afterward were like, "Are you okay?" or whatever. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get on this live because I would like to see it. I wanted to prove it. Like, it's not a safe space. They're not about the community. They're not about the truth. They want everybody here to hold whoever they call a predator accountable, not follow them, ask all these questions, but they don't want to hold anyone on their side accountable for anything. If you come on there and you say something that doesn't go with their narrative, they're going to block you. They're going to start attacking you. And I wanted to prove that. So I went on that live and I'm like, hey, nobody knows me, right? They're like, no, nobody knows you, whatever. And I was saying, I'm like, okay, you're saying that everybody that's coming here accusing Scala of doxing and harassing them and bullying them, they're lying because they have beef with him and all this stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I have proof that I never have no beef with him. I never spoke on his kids. I never spoke on anything about him. Didn't even know him. And he slid in my DMs. First asked me out. I said no respectfully. And then after that started attacking me, harassing me, leaving horrible comments on my page, and then also threatened to dox me because I did not know a grown man's address. People here can be cool with, I'm cool with so many people on TikTok or Instagram and Facebook, but I do not know them to know any personal details on them. That's just the world we live in. So when I said I didn't know his address, which I don't, he said he was going. I told him he's threatened to swap me because I wouldn't give him a grown man's address that I did not have. And as soon as I said that, they were like, "Oh, but you met him." I said, "Yes, I went to like a meet and greet. There was other creators there. They were trying to see if I was part of what they be accusing Patrick and I Speak." And when I was like, "No," there was no big creators there. The only one that was there was Patrick, and it was just us girls, and it was nothing the way you're trying to say it. Then when they saw that they weren't going to be able to use anything that was coming out of my mouth for their narrative,
we had a ball. Charlotte was lit. We went to the
we had so much fun. But the point that I'm making is that when they saw that nothing that was coming out of my mouth, they weren't going to be able to twist and make it fit their narrative. Then they started attacking me, and then to the point that I was just like trying to get back on them. and then they blocked me. So I'm like, you guys don't care about the truth. You care about what you can twist to fit your narrative to try to make these people look crazy. And I was like, so I'm like, I proved my point. I proved my point. Like, it's BS. It's a bunch of BS. It's a bunch of BS.
Eric.
All right,
it's your time, my boy.
All right, so I've known about Scala for a year or two, and I knew what he does for a living, which is bullshit, So I saw I've been Pat's friend on here for a long time, and I saw something about Scala, and I just commented, defending Pat in this video. Well, one of his little minions saw it and took it back to him, and so, and that was in the morning, and this happened like let's see, like 2-3 months ago, and I'm at Casey's getting gas, and dude calls me on a block phone number, so I don't answer block phone numbers, so I blocked. Well, I ended it. Calls again, ended it, and called for a third time. So I was like, what the hell? So I answered it, and he's this little 5'1" little dude with a skid mark on his chin, says he will see me soon. And I said, let's do it. And that's it. He's like, he said something about my family, going after my family, which he always does. And I'm not. And then he pulls up to my Facebook, and puts all this, and I'm going at him because he's a keyboard warrior, sorry. And that was it. And then my girlfriend texted me, and she's not someone you do that to, because she's law enforcement. And he sends her a message, says, stay safe. Or be safe, something like that. And that was the end of it.
I'll show that part now.
Okay,
I'll show that part now, right here.
Yep. It says be safe.
Wow.
And so I was going to leave it alone. I was going to leave Scala alone. But when he did this, when he put my son in his mouth, when he said something about my son, that's, as a man, I can't allow that.
Facts.
That's been through it way more times than I have.
So you definitely.
But you can't do that, and I feel like because so many people have tried to be like the bigger person when it comes to him, and just ignore him and just put him in the background. That's why he feels like, oh, and I did it, and what, and so what you gonna do? I'm gonna keep doing it, because he's done it to so many people, and none of us have spoke out about it.
And
now,
and since when I found out he was in Kingsview, Texas, it's just about 10 hours away from me. But what they don't understand is I lived in Houston for a little bit. Don't you think I have connections in Houston?
Yeah.
I lived in Memphis, Tennessee, worked in Orange Mound. If anybody is in here from Memphis and they know about Orange Mound, great street. That's all I'm saying. So I'm hoping he does something stupid in person. I'd love to have a little chat with him.
He's not.
I know. He's a narcissist. But here's one thing I've noticed lately. After Pat's live the other night, where they were pulling up people after people, all his videos that he's been doing is outside of a house. That means he's been kicked out or he's homeless. And he's been saying, oh, Pat will end up homeless. And I saw it on that Space Teeth live yesterday about Pat over here.
Shooting your shot at Karen.
I'm Karen. She said that mirror ball.
But yeah, it's getting ridiculous, and they're playing with fire. That's what they're doing.
I was gonna text Patrick, but I was like, whatever. He probably saw it already because I don't like to be going that back and forth. But when Patrick ended his live that he did the other night where he was going off at Tanya, I got out. I had to get out, and then I came back, and Patrick was already off. And she came up on my FYP, and you know how you could like listen to like what they're saying without tapping in. So she was over here. Skylar came up, and I don't know if they told you this or not, Pat, but he was saying basically that he got Pat fired, that Pat don't have no job anymore. And he was saying that he wanted Tanya to bring Kim on. He's like, yo, tell Kim to come on because I want to ask her like why she gave up custody of her kids, that her mother and that she's homeless too. So pretty soon you're going to see them both in the street because that's why she lives with Pat. And I'm like, yo, this man is ruthless. You didn't hear about that? Nobody told you about them. I'm surprised because they tell you all the dumb shit, but the important shit they don't tell you.
Now that you remember,
they kept saying, Kim, come on the live. No, they kept saying, Kim, come on the live.
Tiffany, look at me. You know before.
Yeah.
I don't.
You're breaking up. No,
can you hear me now?
Yeah.
It's bullshit, so I don't care. Because I go to work tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. So I don't understand where I got fired at. And they sat here and said that Kim got 4 kids, but she only got 1 son. Like, where's the other 3 babies that she allegedly has? Are you kidding me?
I forgot something. This man said he knows where I live because he got all my stuff from my Instagram account because I forgot it was on there. That's an address from 12 to 14 years ago.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. So I'm sorry to interrupt you, Eric, but hold on. I made one video interacting with Patrick's video. And then about 4 days later, somehow someone was trying to access my Facebook account. But I'm already prepared for this stuff. Mm-hmm. And I got the notification, boom, handled it. But sadly, I couldn't get the other person's IP address and stuff like that. So honestly, they are doing this. They really are doing it. And they are failing to realize that this is going to really have a big repercussion on them. And especially, that's the reason why I sent a video to Patrick not too long ago about a live. You know, like I said, they're calling them predators. So I'm like, yo, okay, this is it. This is the perfect time for a class action lawsuit. Any other TikTok content creator that they have attacked, if all you guys come together, especially with Aunt Karen, I Speak 1906, Patrick's following platform, that large platform, you guys can get an awesome lawyer and just class action their butts, honestly. Yep. You know, that's just my opinion, not legal advice at all.
I've already filed a police report.
You keep breaking up.
A couple freezing like crazy. Tiffany, everyone is breaking up. I don't because they're reporting our live. They're reporting the live. So before the live ends, Tiff, is there anything you want to say? I want to get on Karen in here before my live.
No. Go ahead.
It broke up again. Damn.
She said no, everything was all right.
Broke up.
I want to say one more thing and then I'm out. We're watching Stranger Things. They messed up when they went after 2 other creators in here. They messed up when they went after a senator's daughter, and they messed up when they went after Tyler the Titan.
I don't know him.
He's a man that you don't mess with. He has connections further than anybody I know. That man will find things on you that you thought you've deleted from your phone 10 years ago.
Nice.
I just wanted to say that I want people to be careful. Hey, Mir, how's it going? Eric,
type of guy we
pretty good.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Just want to make sure y'all see the comments because we talking about y'all. But anyways, listen, I just want to say, make sure people, when he says things to you, like, and he says these outlandish claims, like you have 3 kids and this and that, that's him actually checking for information. So when you correct him and you're like, well, actually, no, I have 1 son, and then that narrows down, especially when people have the same name, it narrows things down for him. So I want people, if you ever get attacked by him and he starts DMing you and he's like, I know where you live, it's this street, and you're like, oh, actually, be careful, because he's just trying to narrow things down. That's why he said, oh, Kim, it has 4 kids and all this. He's probably trying to narrow down more information about her. So that's all I wanted to say.
He's not as good as he thinks he is. Tyler is what he wishes he was. So I'm not, and that's why I've been in contact with Jesse. I was like, Jesse, don't worry. I know they're going after you, but he's nothing to take seriously. And none of my stuff is on the internet.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric, any last words? Because Jesse, the Titan, what's in on this?
Oh, yep. Let him in. I'm out. Yeah. I'm out. Y'all have a good night.
Say no more. All right, Jesse, we're going to let Queen Jessie in. It should be spicy.
Hello. Let me make sure that I'm not... Hey, everybody. I just have a few minutes. My daughter's on her way home. But, yeah, I mean...
I just want to show...
I just wanted to say...
Jesse, look.
Yes, I know. I sent you that this morning. I just want to say that, it's just the reason that, and people are saying, oh, don't get involved. And if you look at my page, I don't make those kind of videos. I don't make call out videos. I don't make response videos. I keep my page, it's separate from what I do off of the app. So I know they're wanting me to respond and put all of this out there on video, and I'm not going to do it. But yes, authorities have, there's a lot of people that I've been speaking with since yesterday, since last night. He does not realize that one of the phone numbers that he doxed is an extremely, extremely important person. One of the phone numbers that he doxed is one of my exes, one of the phone numbers that he doxed is one of my exes, and it is a very extremely important person in the media. He's absolutely lost his mind, and it's really bad. I'm like, when I saw what he put up there, I was like, oh shit. What a dumbass. He doesn't even know whose phone number he doxed. So, big mistake. Huge mistake. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I am not going to tell you who it is.
You know what Leola just told me?
It doesn't even matter. It's
Listen,
really...
Shout out to Cosmopolitan. She's in the building. I would love Cosmopolitan to hop in the box as well. But Jesse, I got more tea after that. Because a certain special somebody is watching us right now. I don't care. You know who she is. She's watching us right now. She just inboxed me on Instagram and tried to sit here and say that the young lady that was on my live with me that I co-hosted is supposedly a racist and a white supremacist.
Well, this is insane.
Baby,
Absolutely
she's not. You tried it.
Crazy.
You're trying to use the black card. It's not working here.
But
you're going down, Leola.
When I looked at the phone numbers that he doxed, I was like, oh boy, this is not a good thing. So there's that. And then part 2, and then I'm going to get off because I don't want to, and I'm not inserting myself into people's businesses. I'm literally trying to get people. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get killed. He has threatened me. He's written messages under videos of my son. I blocked Scala because I don't need any more threats. I don't need him on my page seeing what I'm doing. I'm sure he's got millions of accounts. I've had tons of messages of people. Well, what about Patrick? What aboutism? Patrick is not trying to get people killed. Patrick is not on here doxing people. If he is, please, and they keep saying, well, we have proof. I'm asking, and I've asked at least 6-7 times, the other side.
Oh, no.
Do you have
No.
proof?
Let me say it right here in 4K. I doxed 2 people on this app.
All right.
And both did it to me first. No, I'll admit it, because I'm a man. I doxed 2 people on this app. And both of the motherfuckers threatened my children, threatened my woman, threatened my life. One of them put their hands on me. And I did it as a defense mechanism. Was it right?
Okay.
No.
Whoa.
It was not right.
Doxing is...
It was not right.
Yeah, Pat, you need to stop.
So we need to address that. But we'll address. We will address that. I'll talk to you about it because later, because like I said, my daughter is on her way home right now. So here's the other thing. They have written loads of messages. For some reason, Granny Ted Bundy was on my page writing, you don't know about Patrick and Granny Coy Bundy. You don't know about Patrick and this and that. And I'm like, I don't even know who you are. I've never heard of you. Who are you? Why are you writing these things on my page? And she was like, he called me a groomer and he did this. And I'm like, I don't know you. But if you have anything, please send it to me. My DMs on Instagram Instagram, you can send message requests and I will look at anything you have. And then she deleted the comment and blocked me. So they're writing all these messages and then deleting it, writing and deleting. And they keep telling me, you need to listen to the other side. Well, the other side, since you're listening to Patrick now, please go ahead and message me. I wrote a comment under Leola's. She wrote something on my page and I wrote a comment under and I'm like, hey, reach out to me and send me what you have. And they're not doing it and they're refusing to do it. Under all of the comments, you need to listen to the other side. Well, the other side's not talking. I'm asking them. And by the way, I will not talk to Scala. He put my life in danger to the point where I had people here last night. So Scala's off. Scala's out. He's not. I'm not okay.
Don't even tell him. Don't even tell him.
I'm not right. I'm not. But I'm just saying. They're like, oh, you won't talk to Scala? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. No, he doxed me. Why am I gonna talk to somebody like this? And they just keep saying, you need to hear our side. You need to be unbiased. Okay, so talk to me. Nobody's talking to me. They don't want to talk. So once again, to the other side, if you would like to message me and send me your thoughts or any proof, I need actual fucking proof of the claims that you are making, I will look at them. But if you want me to do that, and you go on live with my picture behind you talking about how I'm skinny and how I'm white and this and that, you can get the fuck out. I'm sorry, I'm done. No, you leave my kids alone, period. Now I'm done. That's all I had to say.
All right, baby.
All right. Hi, and I love you all.
Love you too. All right, it's Cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan did send a request. She's probably busy.
But that's why it's not going to change with Leola. It's not going to change with them. They're just going to keep doing things until Scala, whatever, gets arrested. It's not gonna stop her. And he's going to go to your house. He's going to do that. No, Scala's not going to do that because he knows he'll know it. He knows it won't end well. What he's doing, though, is just putting that anxiety and that fear into people because he knows that's what triggers people the most, right? If I tell you that there's crap, there's dog crap in the yard, you're going to be looking for it. You're going to be, you're going to be wondering so you don't step in it. So he's giving you anxiety about stuff just to do it. And he has no intent to follow through. He's not going to, go to anyone's home. He's not going to do that. And he is not going outside of his house as Blaze because he's too recognizable at this point from on TikTok with everybody that he's been with. He's probably scared to even leave the house. He just doesn't want to say. And that food does look good.
Allie,
What?
hit the multi-guest and then hit the camera icon to show your face, love.
I want to add on to
Thank
what
you.
Aunt Karen was saying there. Yeah, based off of everything that I've seen so far, even from the beginning, they're just fishing. They just pretty much trigger people based off of their emotion, especially with Eric over there. They know that what's going to hurt a man, what's going to hurt a parent, attacking their children. Anything you say about someone's children is going to target their emotion, and that's where you're going to let off some steam. And that's where you can just go off on the rant. Everything, even on one of your lives where I saw you were talking to what's his face's name, Blaze over there. The interaction there, you guys were having a decent conversation with another content creator, and then when Blaze interacted, it was just childish. It wasn't informative. It wasn't about the topic. It was all based off of psychological emotion.
I have hosted so many lives with people who really hate me, and I am able to do it calmly and respectfully. Mir, you've seen it. On Karen, you've seen it. I can actually have a decent conversation, a mature conversation with the ops. I can. But it's something about my aesthetic. I don't know. Maybe it's my personality. I don't know. Maybe it's the username. I don't know. But they just see me and just get triggered. They get upset. They get angry. Aunt Karen will tell you too. She can have an intellectual conversation with anyone. But the second she opens her mouth, they get triggered by her tone alone. And they just start going off on her. Same thing with I Speak. They do the same thing with Crystal Crane. They do the same thing with large content creators that they secretly just either envy or just don't like. And they want to sit here and just freaking just lose their shit whenever we open our mouths. I'm more than willing to have a conversation with Blaze maturely, but every time I try to do that, he cannot do it because he secretly either envies me, is jealous of me, or really hates me.
It's none of those.
I
It's
tried.
the fact that he can't have an intellectual conversation. He doesn't know how to. He goes off into a childish mindset. That's his issue.
And I just want to say, so for the ladies in the comments, I was here with Mir when his hair was shorter than what it is now. So all y'all hair out of the woodwork, his hair was shorter, and I knew him before that. So I just want y'all to know, I just want to make sure we're all on the same level, okay? Because y'all, yes, ma'am, okay. Just want to make sure people know, because y'all hollering over this hair, but I was here when it was shorter, so that's it. You have a good one, you guys.
Go ahead, Allie.
What questions do you have?
Hold on, babe.
Okay. I love that you keep putting that up. That just makes me so freaking happy.
Left?
Yeah, Auntie left. I'm trying to read some of the comments. They're going so fast for me to even read them all the way.
Where'd it go? Okay, there she is.
I think she's lagging.
She's back now.
Yeah, I'm back now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do I gotta do for the
Go ahead,
multicast
Allie.
thing?
Hit the
There we go. Okay.
Yeah, hit the multi.
Thanks.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so I scrolled right out. I was looking at the comments and trying to, because they're going so fast. So I was looking at the comments and while you were away for a second, but then I scrolled right out. But,
Gotcha.
Somebody took a screenshot of Sculla saying that he has my address. Again, what is he going to do with it? Show up on my door? Bring me coffee? I don't drink coffee.
You have a shot?
Yeah, I have a screenshot. I posted it on my IG while
Can you
as
send
soon
it?
as I got off. Yeah.
Can you text it to my phone right now? And then so I can put it in the screen?
Yeah. Hold
Thank you,
please.
love. Yes.
All right, I'm back.
All right,
Sent it to
that's
you.
it. All right, 1 second.
I posted it on IG. And I also tagged Leola's sister. Her name's Georgetta. She runs PR. So, like, as you can see down at the bottom where, right where your face is, I don't know how we could pull that up.
Leola, I know you're watching this. So, hold on. Let me fix it again. Leola, if you're watching this, I know you're watching me because you've been DMing me. As a matter of fact, I'm going to DM you now and give you the opportunity to speak for yourself if you want to. And if only if Allie is comfortable.
It's going to be Malice Lies. I don't understand why she would even have to be in it in the first place because the receipts that everybody else has does
so
not.
Then never mind. So there's no point. There's no point there. Never mind. So just watch.
There's no point. Absolutely.
Yeah, just watch from afar and just get embarrassed from afar. I tried. Let me fix this receipt real quick and I'll be back.
Okay.
By the way, how many gallons is that? Jesus Christ, that thing is huge.
All right, let's see.
Mine. That's yours and here's mine.
Today, but it has like all these markers.
Hold on. There it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is not looking good for him at all. Listen, I'm telling you guys need to take a class action lawsuit on this, and that'll solve a lot of problems. That's a shame.
Yeah. But like Aunt Karen was saying, what he loves to do is he loves to just narrow everything down.
No, that's Scholars troll page. It has been confirmed via IP address tracking that is him.
Wow.
That is him.
They're just basically using basic tactics to just, mess with someone's psychology, just have them emotionally interact with other people and just mess with them. I don't even know what, I have no words.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not the first time that I've been stalked.
Oh,
like
man.
I have an ex from 19 years ago that is still watching me.
Listen, I haven't been, well, technically I am being stalked, but that's another story. I know someone who was in love with another person and it's been 10 years now and he's still asking about her. And I don't even talk to this dude like that. So, yeah, I understand that. And it's really sad that women have to go through this. Wow. But Scala, that's a whole nother other story, man. Scala is just, he really needs to be taken care of legally.
And you heard him say legally, because I don't want to hear shit. He said legally.
Yeah, because I have my own interactions with someone else. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. And to piggyback off of what I said earlier about the shit that I said that I did, and I know you and Jesse don't agree with it. Listen, it's been happening to me for a fucking year.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's not that, Patrick. Jesse and I are on the same page mentally. We know what we're saying, so it's just best to just keep it at that. Don't say any more than what you already said on your live. So just keep it at that.
Okay.
That's the reason why I took your live. I screen recorded it and posted up, stating how you were doing things legally. And then, like, a couple of days later, Scala was over there saying that you were a snitch or whatnot. Because I had the same thing done to me. They're like, oh, you're a snitch because you're going to the cops. You're doing things legally. No, that's being a grown man. That's being a grown man actually taking the proper steps. It may take longer, but the whole reason of that is to stay out of trouble. As long as you do everything legally and the right way, there's no excuse. Now, if things escalate, you have records that you have done everything the proper way. And who failed you? It was the legal system that failed you. So there's no if, buts, ands after you have taken the proper steps.
See me online. How many times you go to the cops? How many times?
Yeah,
How many times?
a lot. Though it was 3 times.
And where the fuck they at? How many times? And where they at right now? At home, chilling, eating bonbons, relaxing, and doxing more people and harassing more people and lying on more people.
Yeah, but this is the
Like
reason why I'm
Tavia
saying.
said on her live earlier. Right. Listen, like Tavia said earlier, I'm not a street guy. I'm not that type of guy. But when it comes to my family, you don't know what I'm capable of doing for them. I will go to the
Yep.
devil hell for my children. So if the legal shit don't work, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. That's
Yeah,
it.
exactly. That's what I just stated. If the legal system failed you, then you do what you got to do. But there's record of what you did right.
I Will Be Your Voice just said that.
What happened?
Here you go, Jess. You were talking.
Yeah, I Will Be Your Voice just said that it's a sport to them, especially Leola. Someone made a comment that said this is a sport to them, especially Leola. It is. She loves the attention.
It is. It really is, because after everything that I've seen from Ebby_Red, you know, after everything that I've seen there, it is. This is his content. That's the content he is producing. And like I said, I don't know how Blaze got entangled with him, but once these two got entangled, they felt like they were empowered to go ahead and take it up a notch.
Well, they're
but
Bonnie and
something
Clyde.
needs to be done about it, you know?
If you think about it, they act like Bonnie and Clyde.
And the puppet master is who?
Eric, your background.
Huh?
The background loud.
Oh, hold on. Let me.
Sunny, yes, I agree with you. It doesn't matter what the attention is. Somebody with histrionic personality disorder, they're going to love any sort of attention. They feed off of it.
And I
was trying to do damage control, and he wouldn't do much.
I knew. So Leola came into Pat's live the other night, acting all sad and sorry. That was a gimmick.
It was.
And
if you ask the right questions, she can't hold it long.
Oh no! And she left. Then she came back and automatically flipped the screen to Jeffrey. I don't call him his failed rap name.
Failed rap name.
Because that's why he started his YouTube page, is because he's a rapper.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. So I call him by Jeffrey, little Jeffrey, and it was so weird. The whole setup was so weird. Because she was coming in and saying she doesn't want this to continue. Wah, 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 wah. And in the comic section, everyone was calling her out on it. No one believed her.
Yeah.
I forgot who was in the live with Pat. One of the females was calling it out. And she leaves for like 25 minutes. It was weird. 25 minutes. It was a long time. It was probably not that long. Comes back in, and within like 15 seconds, flips it, and little Jeffrey, all you can see is his eyebrows and his eyes on the screen, and he just starts going off. It's ridiculous. These are grown people. Grown people act this way, not thinking this will have repercussions on their lives.
Hold on, Eric, let's not use the term.
Yeah. So
I'm cooking. I'm sorry.
You're good. It's just insane.
It is, and it's
they
quite
do
sad
this
too.
Yeah, they do this all day, and yet they call people out for not having a job, and then they call people out for not having their kids 24/7. They forgot a thing called co-parenting. I've been a dad since I was 17, and I haven't had my kid 24/7 for 16 years, almost 16 years. It's called co-parenting, and they just don't get it. Well, they probably do get it. They just don't want to realize that.
They don't have the capacity to comprehend it. That's the problem.
Yeah. And
The basic human decency, they can't comprehend what that means.
yeah.
Which is quite fucking sad.
Oh. Yeah.
Like it almost makes me feel sorry for them that they have to wake up every day and hate on other people just to make themselves feel good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't matter who it is. I mean, Scala has said some of the most disgusting things about children.
Yeah.
Leola has said some of the most disgusting things about women, yet claims to be a feminist.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way.
And Pat is the predator, and they've called Cuban, a lot of people predators, yet they keep kids in their mouths.
Yeah, Leola also called me a predator because my boyfriend's a little bit younger than me.
Oh, hold on. I even have that on live. I recorded that. Hold on. I can play that for you guys right now. Let me just see if I can figure out how to flip my camera. If I can, hold on. Let me see. Just turn the phone. Can you guys see that?
It's a little bit, we can see it.
Okay, hear it. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but hold on.
Make sure it pops up in all these predators' pages. Listen.
That's them on live. That was like the first thing that popped up on my TikTok when I logged in. And they were calling all 11 content creators there predators. But this is what gets me. I understand they got beef with Patrick, Cuban Delight, Ebby_Red, I Speak 1906, because I saw some of these videos. Like all the content creators that I follow, I understand that. You know, they got something against them. But where does the Conscious League come into this beef? Where does the Conscious League come into this whole drama, this whole mix? They're now just including random people like big platform content creators just to bring awareness, bring like some sort of discrepancy to their platform. That's like what really kind of ticked me off about it. And I made a video on another backup